Hi, I'm Dr. Lisa Thompson of drlisamthompson.com, and in today's video I'm going to share with you 5 tips to get red-hot leads and sales leveraging YouTube live videos. This is part of our ongoing series on how to leverage YouTube live videos to grow our YouTube channel and build our online business at the same time. Now, before we get into the topic, let's do a quick recap of what we learned so far. We talked about why to use YouTube Livestream, the requirements of using YouTube Livestream, 3 ways you can utilize YouTube Livestream, the best practices for YouTube Livestream, 3 ways to monetize, the best hardware and software, how to grow your YouTube audience, and how to broadcast a webinar using YouTube Live. We also talked about how to plan your YouTube Live content and driving traffic to your YouTube Live videos. So today, this is one of the most exciting parts, is 5 tips to get red-hot leads and sales with your YouTube Live videos. The first tip is you want to use teasers and prompts throughout your YouTube Live. You want to promote your video with a catchy title or appealing topic. You want to guide them to raise their hands to the next step, which is to get them on your list. You want to tell viewers to stay until the end when you usually will promote your product or service. So, for example, you can say, stay with me until the end of this live stream and I'll give you my 10 secrets too, because that promise will entice viewers to keep watching and hear your offer. You also want to use qualifying prompts to determine which viewers you should follow up with. And the ways you can do that would be ask your audience to respond through a live chat bar. Tell them to type in comments, ask questions, get engagement. So you can say things like, type in, let's do this if you're excited for this video, or type, I'm interested if you want to learn more. Remember, YouTube Live Video allows you to ask your audience if they're interested in the product or service you have to offer. And this tactic will help you follow up with the right people after the live video ends, and this in turn will help you make more sales. When people watch your video and interact with you, they're more likely to buy your product or service. Because remember, people do business with those who they know, like, and trust. Tip number 2 is you want to offer discounts and promotions. Keep this in mind. Video sells products online better than images do, and live video does it even better than a standalone video. In fact, for most Americans, discount offers are one of the top 3 factors that determine where they shop. You also want to make sure during your live stream to offer bonuses. People love it when they can get a bonus, and they love it if you ever seen like Sports Illustrated, how whenever they're one of the teams maybe wins the Super Bowl or World Series or the Stanley Cup, that championship team, they put together a bonus package where it's all this memorabilia, and they talk so much about the bonuses that people don't realize that they're subscribing to the magazine. They want the bonuses more than the magazine, so they're gonna buy just to get those bonuses. You can also offer time-sensitive offers. This will only get those, people will only get the discounts and bonuses during the live stream only. That is another way to create a sense of urgency. Whenever you're utilizing discounts and promotions, you have to have this psychological element involved, which is FOMO, F-O-M-O, which is the fear of missing out. And that's why using time-sensitive offers and bonuses really are effective, because you can say, until this live stream ends, you will have access, and you can throw in extra digital products or free memberships or a coaching call, whatever that is, to get people to tip the scales that will want to buy. Tip number 3, sell a recording of the live video. When you create a live video that sells a product or service, you're really providing high value information. You might be going into a real in-depth training or how to do something. So why not turn that live video into its own product afterwards and make the most money from your efforts? What you can do is, let's say you did a 90-minute live stream video and 60 minutes of it is pure value, and then 30% or the last 30 minutes was about promoting your offer. You could go back and edit it and just take out those last 30 minutes and just offer the 60-minute tutorial and offer that as a standalone product. That is very, very valuable. Tip number 4, show live demonstrations. This is one of the biggest tips as far as getting sales using YouTube live videos. What you can do, and one of the most popular ways, is when you can show a demonstration of how to use the product, give a tour of the back office, maybe do a unboxing of different things people will get when they get a kit, is very, very popular. Now, often the best time to sell your product is when you have your audience's full attention during a live video presentation. And that's what makes YouTube Live so powerful. It's a great way for people to look and try before they buy. Remember, when you're doing this type of live demonstration, you have to keep in mind your audience's perspective of WFM. What's in it for me? So you can give them tours of a back office, demonstrate how to use software. This is great with digital products. Now, I want you to look at this picture here. We have here in Minnesota the state fair that comes always right the last week of August, going in through Labor Day. And I remember going to the state fair and the grandstand shows, and we would have pitchmen like you see on the screen here who would peddle their wares, market their wares. My mom, we attended back in 1986 a grandstand presentation of someone doing Ginsu knives, and they had steak knives and a whole bunch of other kitchen knives and they were showing us how to cut, how to dice, and they had a call to action where if you bought within the next 10 minutes, you would get an additional set of steak knives. I mean, they were just stacking the value upon value. And I remember my mom spending, I think it was $25 to get the whole kit of knives. And believe it or not, those knives lasted for 20 years. With the, just by watching a product presentation here. She never would have bought it if she would have saw that in a magazine or saw it on television. But seeing something live in a demonstration, that was huge. And as you can look on the screen here, you can see how the audience, especially that little girl, has just got rapt attention as how he was making, it looks like he was making some different items, some dips for chips. So this is a real great way to get people to watch, see what you're offering, and that often will tip the scales to get people to want to buy from you. And finally, the last tip is charge for access. Now, this is where you can have people pay to do the live stream. Now, when most people think about doing live video events, they think, oh, it's free. Now, depending on who your audience is and how well you've branded yourself as an expert, you may want to consider charging somewhere for attending your live stream. You can charge between $20 or a few $100s on the high end. This price point will make you money, and it will ensure that only the most committed leads arrive for your event. One of my favorite quotes from Tony Robbins is when people pay, they pay attention. And so when somebody pays to attend something, they are going to show up because they want to know about if what they're going to learn is going to make them money, or they're going to get their money's worth. So this is a really great way to help you make some extra cash. Now, keep this in mind. If you're going to be having people pay for your live streams, 100% of your training should be teaching them how to do something. Don't be just pitching, okay? If they're paying to come and you're going to teach them something, let it be, you know, just over deliver the value. Because if you do really well, let's say you offered $25 for people to come and they're going to watch you on how to do something, then if you over deliver, if they bought at a low price point from you, you can go back to them later and they will be more than likely to buy a higher ticket item from you. Now, when you're keeping this in mind when you're charging for access, okay, the big question is then, how do I make sure that people pay ahead of time with YouTube Live? To do this, all you need to do is create a sign-up button, set a price, and then choose a streaming service or content delivery network that allows you to share the live content with those who register and pay for the event. And the two that are suggested are Dacast and Sprout Video that offer these services at price points that suit different types of businesses. So you can go and check out those services and see which one is best for you. Now, did you find this video helpful today? If you did, leave a comment and share, and make sure you stay tuned for part 11 as we're going to learn the benefits of using mobile live streaming on YouTube. Before we go, make sure, if you haven't done so already, to register for my good friend and video marketing expert Mark Harvard's free master training class. This is a class where you're going to learn really how to create videos, and even on YouTube, where it can be standalone or live stream. The principles and format will remain the same. He's going to teach you a 4-point blueprint that you to create high quality videos that'll get people reaching out to you, and you're also going to be growing your channel, and this is also going to lead to more leads and sales for your business. He's doing this absolutely free, and just for registering, he's going to give you his 101 Hot Video Ideas PDF guide, which normally sells for $97. He's going to give that to you free just for registering, and in that guide, he's going to walk you through never to wonder about what to make about a video again. These are high quality video content ideas that will have people reaching out to you and building that audience on YouTube. To get access to this training and the guide, just go to www.drlisamthompson.com/video system. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.